Okay, here we go again, live. I thought what a long day today was, and I thought, well, I've got my pile of pistachio nuts here. I've got my favorite starter beer. Hey, you're home. I only ran 11 miles today, so I only deserve a Bud Light. Okay, if I ran 15, I'd be drinking this beer. Okay, I like beer, and so I thought I'd share. I found some movies, some or short videos that I've done, and I thought I'd for dinner. We've had a great dinner tonight, by the way. Okay, my wife, great cook. You guys like brats? We got brats soaking in sauerkraut with these really good crunchy rolls and everything, and a little mustard on them. And oh, that what is better than a brat at home during this incubation, okay, hibernation, as I like to call it. Anyway, I've got some great videos. I'm going to go right into them, and they have to do with sales and real estate. And one's a classic I did with my buddy Joe McCall. I love it. It's one of the most, gosh, I think we're up to 70, 80,000 people have watched this video that I did with Joe. Before I do that, I want to show a video I did for my Monday group. Really good stuff there. We'll talk about it for a minute, have a few sips of beer, and then I have two other videos I want to share with you if we have enough time. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go right to it. Let me go to my share screen here. Just click on that, and let's see if I can find that video I'm looking for. Got a lot of junk on my web page here. I want to get rid of that. I want that. Not that one. Sorry. Where is that video? There it is. Okay. And we're going to start that right now. I got a property. I'm motivated. What are you going to say to me in the first 30 seconds?
Me?
Yep. You're on, man.
Okay.
You're the new guy. You're the new guy. I get to pick on you. I'll pick on Neil after.
That's okay. So you got a property. I'm just talking.
Yeah, you want to do it? Should I demonstrate? Should we do it in reverse?
Let's do that. That's okay.
Hey, Mr. Landry, how are you today, sir? Sir, Mr. Landry, your house isn't available still, is it?
Well, actually, it might be.
It might. What does might be? Is that like being pregnant or what?
Well, there's another person who's kind of interested that they're going to give you a really good price.
Did they give you a check, sign a contract?
Well, they told me they were going to, later today. I haven't seen it come through yet.
Let me ask you something, sir, and it's okay to say no to me. I'm real busy today. I got John and Mary. They need a home. They're qualified to buy that home in about 12 to 18 months. How would you like to sell your home today for full price?
Well, I like full price. What do you mean by full price?
I don't know. What is full? I don't know. How do you define full price? It means you're asking $350. I'll give you $350. It's not so hard.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, that sounds pretty good. That's a little better than what I was having with this other person.
Suppose I introduce you to John and Mary. I give you the paperwork. They want to give you $15,000 down, $2,500 a month for 18 months, and I'll get you full price. Suppose we could put that together. You wouldn't want to do that deal today, would you?
No, maybe I would.
Is that maybe yes or maybe no? Which one is it? I'm confused.
Maybe yes. But I have to talk to my wife.
You know what? I like a guy who respects his woman. Hey, honey, is it okay if I help Tanner get top sales price for his property without a real estate commission and do business today with him? My wife said it's okay.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
you check with your lovely wife. Can you get back to me in 30 minutes? Your wife must have a cell phone, right?
Yeah. But I can get back to you.
Okay, 30 minutes. Otherwise, I got to make this offer to another. I got 5 other properties to call, but they like your area. They like you were by that nice school, right?
Yep, really nice school.
Are you newlyweds? You must have just got married, right? Or you've been married a long time?
No, it's a long story.
I don't want to hear it. But you've been together for a while?
Yeah, a little while.
Oh, okay. You've been sleeping next to a woman for years and years, and you don't know what she's going to say when you tell her you got full price for the house?
Well, I kind of know what I think she's going to like it.
Okay, that's great. I'll talk to you in 30 minutes, sir. If I don't hear from you, my offer's off the table. Okay, you got my phone number?
I do, yeah.
Okay. You don't have an iPhone, do you?
Oh, I do.
Oh, yeah. Good. Let's do a FaceTime call. Talk to you in 30 minutes. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
That's gut selling.
That's great.
Cold, Claude.
Let's go, man. Just go for it. He's not allowed to think about it, and that maybe you did it beautifully, but give him a round. That was a good role play. That was a
That was
good. I
good.
love those maybes and probablys. Isn't that what they do? So,
Yeah.
so going back to Vince, the location is about turnover. Can I make an offer today? Can I get a contract today, an appointment today, or can I fire him today? I don't want to waste, and I'm just sharing with you guys the dopey mistakes I made as an early investor. Getting in my car, driving around. We don't do that today anyway. Or getting on the phone for 45 minutes, an hour, answering all their questions, and then they give me the maybe, probablys, could have, should have. You know, you don't have to be, you can have fun with this. I have a lot of fun when I'm talking to people. You can hear that. And sometimes they don't always appreciate your Uncle Claude's sense of humor, by the way, click. But if my theory has always been, I got to have fun doing this business.
I think that's so powerful.
You know what? What if they hang up on here's your final exam question. What do you do when they hang up on you?
You call them back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, we must have got disconnected."
There you go, Bailey.
Right back.
Bailey, you're hot today, man. Absolutely. So you got to have your strategies ready. What kind of deal am I doing? A sandwich, a regular lease purchase? Am I going to do a for sale by owner? You got to have your strategies ready, or go the consulting route. Okay, you can make some nice cash flow. Somebody in this group made money last week consulting. Who was it? I know somebody was in the Skype group there. There you go. Kenny, share your quick story real quick with everybody.
I'm not sure which one I probably told you about. But it was
Which
just a
one?
quick
How
deal.
much did you make?
Well, it was two different deals. One of them was a quick $1,100, and the other one was only $650. But as Claude shows us in that little video of the guy that sells the potato peeler, never underestimate the power of little money. And I was sitting on my recovering fat ass at home doing nothing. So
excellent. So you made some money talking to people, using
just answering the question, talking to them, and guiding them through it. And I set up some quick, and it was a quick, easy pay. There wasn't a lot, but it was fast and immediate funding.
What did you do? What kind of deal were you helping them with?
One of them, I provided them with the contracts, and they didn't want any coaching, although they've already reconciled that they might need that. So that's going to turn into a little bit more money because time for dollars. And the other one, I actually walked them through the process, and we're still going to do it because we just got it signed up. So we just agreed to the percentage. It wasn't an expensive property, but I just agreed to a percentage for a quick deal, and they're funding me, and I'm going to hand walk them through it.
And when did you make money?
Immediately.
How good does that feel to make money today off the sweat off your own brow?
Oh man, it was, I right away shot a message to Claude and said, "Thank you, man. Once again, you teach me to fish, and these are just amazing things." And and it's the first person I wanted to tell. And I told my wife, but I mean, it's just teaching us to fish like that is just exciting. Now, did I take the property? No, but that's okay because I'm done. I'm going to still offer my services. But and the other one's going to pay me a little bit more. They paid the less because they realize now they probably do need a little assistance.
Okay, well, nice going. Round of applause for a man who made money. I like people who make money. Okay.
You collecting money up front? What are you using? Are you PayPaling? Do you have a merchant account?
Okay, that video's over. Let's get rid of that. Let's stop sharing. Let's go back here to the page. Great video. That was from Monday training. Is it time for a sip of beer? Please say yes. Please. Anthony Severino. I love that name. It's just a cool Severino. It's just I love it. It flows so nicely off the name. Molto bene. I think it's Italian, right? Hey, from Massachusetts. How's things in Boston? Beantown. Anyway, sorry, we're not drinking any Sam Adams today, although I love Sam Adams. We are drinking. And Damon Boudreau, hey, how you doing, Damon? Sean Osby, Beef Break. All right, good man. Having a little Bud Light today. Only ran 11 miles, so I'm drinking the lighter stuff once in a while. To your health, by the way. That was good video. That was taken from Monday, this Monday. Every Monday with my students, we do 1 hour of brainstorming, role-playing. My thing is to make sales so comfortable, so simple. to understand it at a different level from your competition. Okay, your competition, by the way, there is no competition. Okay, they're doing the same old tired scripts that the gurus give them, these 6-inch books of scripts and things like that, which are totally useless. They're the dumbest way to. They're good for a doorstop or something, or maybe killing a fly or something. No, they're too heavy. You'll break a window. But get away from the scripts. Get away from the intellectual presentation. Learn how to ask questions. Learn 3 simple steps: agenda, qualification, close, and ask questions with redirection, reverse psychology, stroking, nurturing, all the things they talk about all the time. And sales will become fun. If it's fun and it's more fluid and you talk to more people, guess what happens? This is going to shock you. You make a shitload of money. You make a lot of money. If you have a good product or service, you give accountability, you do business ethically, which I know you do. What do I say at the end of every one of my video? Nobody deserves success more than you. I've met you guys, okay? For 32 years, I've met you. I know how hard you work. I know you want to take care of your families and fill the refrigerator with good beer and some pistachio. I love pistachio nuts. Do you like pistachio nuts? There's something about them. I like peanuts too, but boy, pistachio nuts are just so satisfying, especially around 6:10 in the evening here. I'm getting ready for the big brat dinner tonight. Crock pot full of brats and sauerkraut and a nice old roll and everything. Oh God, thank God. I think I married a woman who can cook better than me. Let's go to another video. In that last video, though, before I do it, we talked about consulting. You saw in the one role play, very assertive, right to the point. I don't let the prospect manipulate me. I try to have a lot of fun in the call, but I don't want to be subservient. That's the death of sales and success. Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way. Do appreciate it. And then we also talked a little bit about consulting. One of my students, Kenny Wright, was on there. Kenny did 2 consulting deals. And this is one of those little secret things I want to share with you that nobody else is teaching. If you're making phone calls and you're doing marketing and you specialize in lease purchase, subject to wholesale real estate, many different strategies. But if you're specializing in it and you get somebody on the phone and you talk to them and they don't want you in the deal, believe it or not everybody wants your Uncle Claude in the deal. That's fine. They don't want a third person. They want to sell it themselves, rent it themselves, just work with a realtor. But there's sometimes when you can actually monetize, you can charge a consulting fee. I'm going to do a webinar on consulting. I just made a decision, executive decision. Sammy, how you doing, buddy? Let's see here. I need my little, if you want to come on, I'm kind of just doing videos right now, but if you do want to come on, here's the link in StreamYard if anyone wants to join me personally and come on. But I'm going to do videos for a little while here. And there was a couple takeaways from that training session. It was only about 8-9 minutes. I have another video I want to share with you guys. This is a fun one. This is one I did with my buddy Joe McCall. You know my buddy Joe. It's one of the most popular videos. So let's go to that video right now. Let me click on the link here. Let me switch around. Let me pull up good old Joe here. Let's go.
They have a first class. They have a
okay. Let me start it from the beginning here. I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing.
You're in Starbucks. I'm in Winter Park, Colorado. We're recording this real live calls just to show people how we do it. You've got a list there, right?
Yeah, I got a lead here, a seller lead.
Okay, you shouldn't have even told me. You shouldn't have even told me that. I don't want to know anything about this person, where they're located. I don't want nothing. I want to demonstrate guts in a real phone call, and hopefully we'll make the connection here.
Okay.
So I'm either going to look like a genius or a bum here right now. I'm ready to put it out to the folks.
You want me to just give you his phone number?
Give me the number, and we'll have to edit that out later.
One.
Question, am I calling a realtor?
It's a homeowner.
Okay, that's all I need. Male or female?
Male.
That's right.
Hey, Ray, this is Claude Diamond, and I'm in Winter Park, Colorado. I got your phone number here in front of me. I think it's about real estate, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Watch
Is-
Joe's
do you have
face during this
something for
phone call,
sale,
guys.
or why am I calling you?
Well, I have a condo I'm trying to.
That's it. That's it. Okay. Is it in and it's located?
It's St. Louis.
I'll say, okay, beautiful. Nice part, upscale.
Yeah, it's a nice park.
You don't mind if I ask you a few questions about it? I'm looking for something, an investment property in that area.
Okay, yeah. No,
Okay, how did I get your number, by the way?
I have no idea.
You must have advertised it somewhere or
No, I put in like for a couple of where they say you'll buy your home and that.
okay, I got your number here. A friend just gave it to me, but it's on, and I don't know what, and I didn't know what it was about. I didn't know anything about it except I think it was a home for sale. So thank you. I'm a little embarrassed.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Claude Diamond, and I'm in Winter Park, Colorado.
I know
And
where that's at.
what's that?
I said I know right where that's at.
Oh, you go skiing up here?
I've been up there. I had a friend who used to live in Tabernash.
Oh, look, that's right down the street from me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh gosh, do you know they have a first class? They have a 4-star restaurant in Tabernash now. That little town.
Oh, really?
It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, last time when
I
was
love
skiing,
this
we lived
video.
up there in the 70s, so.
Yeah. Well, the skiing is great here. I'm still looking at tons of snow. Is this your? You mind if I ask you a few questions about this property? We can do
Agenda.
business. This property. It's what part of St. Louis?
It's in it's in a little municipality called Twin Oaks.
Twin-
But it's in like I would call it the West County area. It's in St. Louis County, actually. It's not the city. It's in St. Louis County. It's the western part of the county, the near western part of the county.
Can I have an address and I'll Google it?
Sure, 15 Autumn Leaf Drive,
Nice name.
and zip it.
Thank you, Sean.
63.
Correct.
Oh, great. Then I can take a look at it on Google and everything. Is it vacant right now?
No, we're living in it.
Oh, okay. And why? It's a condo, you said, right?
It's a condo,
Well,
correct?
it sounds like good schools.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's vast, yeah.
About how old is it?
I want to say it's probably about 30 years old.
Okay. A good shape?
Yeah, it's in fairly good shape. I mean, it needs a little TLC. It needs some carpeting. The carpeting needs to be updated. It needs to be painted a little bit, but for the most part, it's in pretty good shape.
Sounds like a nice. Why are you selling it? Sounds like a nice place.
Because we bought it. We're moving into a ranch home. We're moving into a different home.
Okay, but not right away. You have what, 5-6 months?
Oh, no, we've got, we're actually closing on the other home at the end of May.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I had a friend who once did that. He got killed on the double mortgage.
Right, yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of it, so. Yeah, I've got it kind of worked out to where, with cutting a few corners, cutting a few things here and there, I'll be okay for a few months.
Okay.
For a while, so.
What are you asking for it, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I mean, if I could get 140 out of it, I'd be more than satisfied.
Is that a good price for this crazy market right now?
Yeah, I mean, there's another one that's listed for sale in the complex for 175.
Okay.
The
Okay.
difference between my unit, the middle unit, that's an end unit. So
Okay. Let me ask you something. If I wanted to rent it for a year before I bought it, something like that, you wouldn't be comfortable with something like that, would you?
no, we could possibly do that.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to Google it. I have your number here. I'll send you my contact information. Or you can. Mine is Claude Diamond at mac.com.
Claude Diamond.
Yeah, CLAUDE.
Okay.
Diamond, like a diamond ring, at mac.com. And let me do a little homework here, and let's talk tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, thank you. You're a real nice guy.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
See ya. Yeah.
How about that, Joe? Was that?
That's awesome.
Did I know anything about this property?
No.
Let's break this down. Criticize me. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? And I'm not thin-skinned. I can take it.
Well, what you did right was real friendly with them on the phone, but you got to the point pretty quick.
How long were we? And let's show the people on this video. Where's my I'm missing my little 3-minute timer, which I always have on my desk here. It disappeared. And I usually try to do things within 3 to 5 minutes. I even have a little timer on my desk. And yeah, get right to it, folks. Talk about the money, the deal. How about what else did you want to bring up? I'm sorry.
Well, you got to the point right away. It doesn't really matter when you're doing lease purchasing how much equity he has, at least at first, when you're first talking to them. How much equity they have or what the house is worth, how much work it needs. That's stuff that you can, with the lease purchase, that you can work with. But the cool thing is you didn't negotiate it with him and try to beat him down in price. You just asked some questions. I liked what you did with, well, why haven't you sold it yet? Or why don't you just go ahead and sell it? Or what was the question you had?
I said, gee, it sounds like a nice place. Why are you selling it? And what did and what did he say? He said, well, we bought another place. And then I did a redirection. I said, well, you probably got, 5-6 months or something? He says, no, we're moving in May. Do you see how if you ask the questions the right way with redirection and finesse, they will give it to you. You don't have to sound like a sales guy who just came from a real bad seminar in Las Vegas. Okay? You got to work this. Go ahead.
You asked him another question that was really good. What was it you said about a friend that couldn't make 2 payments or something like that on a home?
That's a great point. Thanks for reminding me. Third-party stories are so important in your in when you speak to buddy. You know, I had a friend. What am I trying? I had a friend who, did the same thing and he couldn't sell the other house and oh God, the 2 payments. I can't tell you how much pain it cost him. Why did I say that? What's my strategy? What's my rationale?
Well, I guess it's a good way to let him know or to remind him of the pain that he's going to have with making 2 payments.
And why do people make this is Claude's $1 million rule. I shouldn't even be sharing this. Why do people make immediate business decisions?
To avoid pain or to move to pleasure.
Okay, so when I talk to a guy about a friend of mine who had all this stress because he had 2 mortgages, what's going through his head? Logic or emotion?
Emotion.
A lot of pain, right? Security or insecurity, right?
Okay, we're going to stop that right now and get back here. Isn't that a great video? I love that video. It's one of my favorites with my good buddy Joe McCall. I have had so many hits on that on YouTube, and I cross-pollinated it with Facebook and Twitter and Blogger and so many other places. But that was my word of honor. Okay, your Uncle Claude's hand on the Bible. That was just a spontaneous phone call with Joe McCall. I love that video. I don't even remember how long ago we did that. Oh, a couple of years ago. And I was so lucky. It was the first phone call too. And we got the nicest guy in the world on the phone. It was just, you know what? I'd rather be lucky than it's my buddy Sammy's back. I'd rather be lucky than smart. Right, Sammy?
Yes. Sometimes you need them both working together. Work smart, not hard.
I was just, your microphone is a little bit scratchy for some reason.
All right. Any better now?
Yeah, a little bit better. I don't know why it is. It's sometimes it makes that sound.
Okay.
Where's Lassie, by the way?
Oh,
there she is.
He's right here.
God, what a
there
beautiful
he is.
dog. What's the name of your dog?
Yeah. Max.
What a good name for a dog. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Tell me about it. Every time I see him, I think of Guts.
That's excellent. That video just demonstrates call up somebody. I played a role, if you notice. I always talk a little bit about I talk a lot too much about the psychology and questions, but that was more of an acting ability. I acted a little confused, a little off balance. Oh, gee, I'm so embarrassed. Where did I get your number from? Because I wanted to create that environment that I always talk about. And this guy was so nice. He rescued me. We see somebody drowning in a pool and there's a life ring nearby. What would the reasonable man standard be? To pick it up and throw it and save that person, right?
Yep, that's the psychology of it, the thinking behind it.
Exactly. And that's
You know.
what this guy did. He was just, I'll tell you what, I was lucky as hell because the guy was so nice and I was able to use the guts, and he bought another property, and all I had to do was tell a little story, do a little redirection or reverse psychology. If you listen carefully, you got to grease that. You got to get the oil can out for that chair, by the way. Okay. Sounds like a haunted house, the haunted castle in Disneyland. The thing is, that you can get the prospect to give you the information to qualify themselves. Okay, they will turn. The magic is that if you ask questions the right way, the prospect turns into the salesperson. You can sit back and have your Bud Light here and just relax, and they'll do all the work. We work way too hard, I think. What do you feel about that?
That's what's so wonderful about the system. You're not pulling teeth. You're getting them to cooperate. You're getting them to give information. You're moving them along the process, and it's not a combative thing. It's not there's no conflicts. There's no pushing.
It doesn't.
None of that.
Exactly.
It's just allowing it to flow, and get the and creating the balance between what we need on the sales side, what the prospect wants on the buying side, and try to find that middle ground where everything matches and meshes together, and then close a deal.
Absolutely. I've got 5 minutes left here, so I want to acknowledge all the good people. My Ani and Chantel, the sweetest, most beautiful people in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Ani and Chantel, come on live if you want for a second. And plug yourself or post your link or your webpage on this. These two are great gut salespeople, and they do the most wonderful videos on YouTube. Their videos make me hungry. They go to all the different foodie places and everything. Great videos, and they know Phoenix and Arizona, and they're just wonderful gut salespeople. And my who else is here? Oh, Carl Randell. How you doing again, Carl? Oh my God. Everybody's home and stuck right now, aren't they? My buddy Sean Osby from beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. I hope things are warming up there. Absolutely. Joe's reaction is a classic, Carl, because it was just totally spontaneous. That's why I can say you can turn your cold calls into warm calls. If you're a good actor, a good thespian, and you can just have fun with it. And even if you can't get a sale, you can still get a lesson. And that's the best way, the attitude to look at this. Let's go. We got any more? This is a great content, Claude, an all-time classic. Somebody on my Mr. Thinker on YouTube has a message here for you, Sammy. He says, WD-40, Sammy. WD-40. Grease that. I want you. You're going to come on this show.
Grease the wheels.
Grease the wheels or whatever on that chair, baby.
Grease the squeaky wheel. The squeaky wheel gets all the attention.
Sean says, tell a story, hit their pain point. Storytelling is just a phenomenal way to make people emotional. I was talking earlier today about the $1 million skill, making people emotional and telling stories. This happened to a friend of mine. I read an article. This happened to this person or that. This is just a great way to get people to pay attention, to listen to you. And when they get emotionally involved, you know the rest.
I love that because it takes the pressure off. It takes you off the hot seat and places it on the third party. And so it's not coming from you, it's coming from them. And a lot of the times you can't say things that you normally could. Somebody would get offended or hurt. But by placing it out on a third party, it kind of sets that whole scenario aside. It takes the sting out of it.
Absolutely. Somebody, Mr. Thinker, wants to know if you're Joe McCall's brother.
Brother from another mother.
There you go. Strawbridge Home Solutions. Pretty picture. That was nice. You would be interested if I rented it for a year before I bought it, would you? Love it. You ask questions like that. You find out. Make offers right away. Even if you don't have all the information, all the facts, realize whether or not they're receptive for doing something creative or discounted cash offer. Mr. WD-40 on that chair, Sammy. StreamYard, that's my link there. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? No, that's it. I've got to go. Dinner is waiting. I've got 54 seconds to run upstairs. Sammy, thank you so much for jumping in on this all the time. I
love it.
And we're going to do, I have some more videos I'm going to play tomorrow. Tomorrow's more of a busy day, but I'm going to slide in for a half hour and do another StreamYard video. Thanks all of you for joining me. Thank you, Sammy.
Wonderful.
Sammy,
Nice.
give yourself a plug here or something.
The gut sales system, that's the way to go.
If someone wants to reach you, what should they do? Call Lassie? Timmy's in
Call,
the world, right?
yeah, call Max, 585-466-4497. Call me. I answer my own phone. I stole that
wait.
from you, Claude.
Hold on a second. I'm in trouble now.
Uh-oh.
Justin is in here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I brought a BYOB.
Oh, man. What are you drinking there, buddy?
Bud Light Lime.
Oh, there you go. I love this beer. Let's filling. No, that's the other company.
Bud
Light Lime.
Yeah, there you go. Getting a little feedback or something.
Yeah, sorry. I fixed it. Sorry.
Justin, I have to go. Dinner is waiting. I wish you came on earlier, buddy.
Me too.
Justin,
Me too.
Justin, say hello to Sammy. Yeah, Sammy's one of my original licensees.
Hey,
Sammy.
Justin.
Hey, it's great to meet you, Sammy.
Oh, it's great to meet everybody.
I'm sorry I caught you guys here at the tail end of the thing. Maybe another time we can have another beer.
Let's drink some beers together, guys.
They're still making it.
Do you know, the last word here, okay, because it's my show. The last word, you go to the supermarkets in California, and they don't have, did you see the news tonight? There's shortages of food in Los Angeles now. People are going a little wacky here. I saw that 4 weeks ago before we left San Diego. There was no bread on the aisle. There was no milk. I said, honey, time to get out of Dodge. Do you know what's the one thing that every supermarket has right now? They may be shortage. You may be limited to toilet paper or hand sanitizer or anything, but there's one aisle that's always filled. I think Budweiser or somebody, what are they doing? How come they can keep the beer aisle filled, but they can't keep bread and milk and staples in the supermarket?
God bless America.
Yeah, God bless America. You guys take care. Thanks for joining. And nobody deserves success more than you good people. Thanks for joining me. Have a good, safe evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yeah, grease that chair.
Will do.